So since the election, investors have become more and more sure that this proposed merger between Bayer and Monsanto will take place. And here's why that's bad. Because in 2013, Monsanto was pretty much voted most evil corporation in the world, aren't they? And good news is they're being bought by Bayer, which is a company that massively profited off the Holocaust. Right now, I wish I was exaggerating, but I'm not. Now, the $66 billion merger would mean that Bayer, which is a corporation that profits off people being sick, would control more than a quarter of all the pesticides and seeds on the planet. So I don't see how that could go bad. And if that doesn't scare you, guess what? You don't know Bayer. I was reading up on them. Do you know how bad you got to be to make Monsanto look like good guys? I was thinking, how could Monsanto, which is a company that got its start selling saccharin to Coca-Cola and Agent Orange to the U.S. military, get even more evil? Is it even possible? Well, Bayer began his IG Farben and trademarked heroin in 1898, and then they marketed it worldwide for decades as safe cough medicine for children. Wow, it's hard to start as selling heroin as cough medicine to kids and then get worse. But guess what? IG Farben did. Bayer's parent company used Jewish slave labor during the Holocaust. They manufactured the Zyklon B gas used in the gas chambers, and they funded and helped Joseph Mengele with all of his experiments. And now they're teaming up with Monsanto. I'm telling you, if this was a movie, now's when someone would be gathering the damn Avengers. I don't want to be like paranoid doomsday guy, but listen, at the Nuremberg War Crimes Tribunal, they concluded that without IG Farben and Bayer, the Second World War would simply not have been possible. Not have been possible. And that, quote, due to IG Farben and Bayer's activities, the life and happiness of all peoples in the world were adversely affected. All peoples in the world? Damn, dude, even 2 people came out of the flood okay? Hitler's like, I don't like those Jews. And Bayer's like, you know what? We got some good ideas. And for all the people that are like, well, they've changed among you. I thought so too. But reading back through their history, it's the same people. And in the 1980s, Bayer sold a product to treat hemophilia that was infected with HIV. It infected thousands. And in one of the worst drug-related medical disasters ever, they obviously didn't do it on purpose. And then, in order to save money, Bayer knowingly continued producing and selling this infected product to parents of hemophiliacs in Asia and Latin America. So, that's their slow Bayer. It's easy on the stomach. As long as your stomach is no way connected to a conscience. I'm just saying. Now, maybe it's just a coincidence that Farben and Bayer has had their hands in massively profiting off the worst human tragedies possible for the last 100 years. Maybe that's just a coincidence. But just maybe this should give our regulators pause before letting them be in charge of the damn entire human food supply. I mean, who knew that when you buy aspirin, you're basically buying a little history of brutality sold in a little plastic bottle with a ball of cotton on top? The cotton, of course, is just a nod to the slavery that they feel bad about missing out on. Yes, he did. Old Monsanto had a farm, E-I-E, oh no. And on that farm he hit a Nazi, B-A-Y-E-R.